Okay, now let's talk about the third part of the verb, the past participle. Some grammar books call it verb 3. We will learn how to form it and when to use it. So it's the past participle we want to look at now, also known as verb 3. Now let's go back to two sentences we wrote down earlier. We said Columbus discovered America. Remember? We also said Columbus drew a map of the world. Linda, could you read the first sentence?
Columbus discovered America.
Thank you. In this sentence, the names Columbus and America are both very important information. Now, suppose we are talking about America, not about Columbus. The name Columbus is not important, so we don't have to use it in the sentence. Instead, we can talk about the year of the discovery. For example, we can say, America, and then we need discover, then we need in 1492. Now we want to write a sentence starting with the word America. Alberto, can I say America discovered in 1492?
No, you can't.
That's right. Now let me ask you, did America do the action of discovering?
No, Columbus did the action. Columbus discovered America.
Okay. America and discovered. So can we say America discovered?
Of course not. America didn't discover anything.
Exactly. So we can't use that. Now, in this sentence, is America the subject or the object, Linda?
America is the object and Columbus is the subject.
Very good. Okay, Columbus is the subject because he does the action. America is the object because it's what Columbus discovered. Now, Sylvia, which one always comes first in an English sentence, the subject or the object?
The object always comes first.
Are you sure, Sylvia?
Yes, I'm sure.
The object always comes first?
I'm sorry, the subject always comes first.
Okay.
Comes first.
Now, if we start our new sentence with America, America will be the subject, but we have to change the verb. So we have to use the passive verb form. Okay, so let's look at this new sentence. America was discovered in 1492. This is a passive sentence. So America was discovered in 1492. Now, let me ask you again. Who did the action of discovering? America or Columbus? Sylvia?
Columbus discovered America.
Good. So Columbus discovered America. We call this sentence active. Okay, the passive is a new verb form for you, but it is logical. Can you fill in active and passive in the following table? Take a look at your screen. So if the subject of the action, the sentence is, what do you think, Alberto?
The sentence is active.
Very good. And if the sentence starts with the object of the action, The sentence is what, Alberto?
The sentence is passive.
Good. Now let's look at them again with some examples. All right, so remember, if the sentence starts with the subject of the action, the sentence is active. Example, Columbus discovered America. So Columbus is the subject. We're starting with the subject, so it's an active sentence. Now, if the sentence starts with the object of the action, the sentence is passive. Example, America was discovered in 1492. In this one, America is the object, and we're starting with the object in this sentence. So that's why it's passive. Okay, let's look at the second sentence. Can you read it, Linda?
Columbus drew a map of the world.
So who did the action of drawing, Columbus or a map?
Columbus did the action, so Columbus is the subject.
All right, so Sylvia, is this an active or a passive sentence?
It is an active sentence.
Right, now let's try to say a passive sentence. Alberto, you start.
A map of the world was.
Very good. A map of the world was. That's the object, so we have to start with that. Can you complete the sentence, Alberto?
A map of the world was drawn by Columbus.
Yes. Now, drawn is a special form of the verb to draw. It's our past participle of draw, our verb 3. Is to draw a regular verb, Sylvia?
It is an irregular verb.
Okay, yes, to draw is irregular, so the past participle is irregular too. And what about the past participle in the first sentence, Linda? Discover.
To discover is a regular verb, so the past participle is regular too.
Yes, and how can you see that it's regular, Linda?
That's easy. It ends in ed.
Now let's look at a chart of active and passive forms of the verbs. For the past, simple past, regular verbs, we add ed. For simple past, irregular verbs, we have a special form. In the passive, we have the verb to be plus the past participle for regular verbs ending in ed. And we have the verb to be plus the participle. For irregular verbs, we have a special form. In the passive, the verb be can be in any form, any tense. When we change a sentence from active to passive, we have to understand the parts of the sentence. For example, we can write, look at your screen, Columbus discovered America. In this sentence, the subject is Columbus and the object is America. And when we make this sentence passive, we make the object into the subject. And then we change the verb. So it becomes, America was discovered. Now we have to do something with Columbus. For this, we use by. By is called the agent. Who or what did the action? The by agent. So we can say, America was discovered by Columbus. Now let's practice. I will give you a sentence and you make it passive. Linda, you start. Your sentence is, the pharaohs built the pyramids 5,000 years ago.
The pyramids were built 5,000 years ago by the pharaohs.
Good job. Okay, Sylvia, the next one is for you. In the 19th century, a lot of people spoke French.
In the 19th century, French was spoken by a lot of people.
Great. Now, Alberto, one for you. Before 1900, people didn't know the dangers of bacteria.
Before 1900, the dangers of bacteria were not known.
Okay. And do we need to say by people?
I don't think so. Animals don't care.
Good. So we don't always use the agent, meaning the by part of the sentence, because it is not necessary or we don't know. All right, good job, everyone. Next.